Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how the Tarkov wipe affected the Cycle Frontiers player counts, and we're also just going to talk about the player count in general, and then talk about if it can recover or not, and also some competitors that are going to be coming out here very soon. So, guys, do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I think it's been 3 weeks since I've uploaded a video. I have been on Tarkov ever since. So I do apologize. My Tarkov channel has to take priority over a channel that makes me zero income. So I hope you understand. But if you subscribe to the channel and we get to 1,000 subs here, then it is a channel I can take a little more seriously. So with that in mind, make sure you hit that sub button. All right, man, let's talk about how the Tarkov wipe affected the Cycle Frontiers. So let's go to a month back and we can kind of get a good look at where we were and where we are now. So Tarkov wiped on June 29th, which is right here, which we cannot get an exact date for, but you can see kind of the what it seems to be like, what, 3 weeks at a time is what it looks like, 2 to 3 weeks at a time. So right before, about a week before Tarkov wiped, we had just started the Twitch drops for the Cycle Frontier, and everything was good. The first day of drops, which is actually right here at the peak, yielded 40,854 players, and then players realized that the drops were shit. I'm just going to be honest, the only drop each and every day worth getting was the cosmetic one. But once we hit June 29th, and actually a little before that, this decline here is Tarkov's pre-wipe event. So right here, everybody started getting on Tarkov because there was a pre-wipe event, which was a ton of fun. And people were doing that. So they were even playing before Tarkov actually wiped, but that is still probably being considered part of the wipe. So the only part of Twitch drops that really even mattered was the cosmetic items, truthfully. So we are in a point now where the Cycle Frontier has declined so much that I would say we are getting dangerously low into a player count where once this game does wipe, it's either going to completely annihilate the game's player base or it is going to revive it. So Tarkov's wipe essentially cut the player base in half. So it did not completely take out all 30,000 players. It pretty much halved it, which you can see represented here on this chart. 40,000 down to about 20,000. That's a more accurate number. But recently, we have had a pretty steady decline. I mean, it's been kind of crazy. I'm not sure why it's not showing correctly on the chart here. July 7th back to July 1st, I guess. It won't show me the other number, the other metric, though. A little confused on what the fuck is going on with this chart. All right, well, can't figure it out, but regardless, here is our most recent of our player counts. This is within the last week. I guess this was 2 weeks ago, from July 1st to July 6th. So we're still holding strong at 20,000. But as the time has progressed, our peaks are, let's see, this was on Sunday, the weekend, at 15,000. So this is pretty weak numbers. How has the Tarkov wipe affected the cycle? It has completely annihilated the player base. Let's just be honest. Over half completely gone. So it really does show how stale Escape from Tarkov was. And that is the next thing I want to talk about. So Escape from Tarkov, assuming that the wipe gets really stale again and there's no additional content added this wipe, any new updates, map extensions, whatever, then you'll see this player base start to rise. But there's another factor now. We have Marauders coming out with a closed beta tomorrow, so I'll upload this video tonight. We have Marauders coming out tomorrow, which is either going to be uploaded on this channel or it's going to be on my gaming channel, Acez-Gaming. It'll be on one of the channels. Might split some of the content so I can make money from some and then have some other content here to get some more subscribers and watch time, whatever the case may be. But, yeah, I mean, we have Marauders coming out, which is truly Space Tarkov. So now what is the gimmick for the Cycle Frontier? It's like, okay, it's like PvE, kind of. It's like easier and it's more casual. But, you know, the Cycle Frontier free-to-play, only having 10K players right now is really concerning, guys. I want to talk about next, what can the Cycle Frontier do to bring back some players? And I think there is a couple things we need to talk about. Wipe number one. I don't think this game is wipe-friendly. I just don't think with the way the game is going to go well for a wipe. I think you're going to see a ton of players completely stop playing. We have 10K on right now. I think if this game wipes, you're going to see some new players start the game, but you're not going to see enough new players start the game unless Season 2 is really heavily promoted. I think you will see the player counts drop below 4,000. And another game that's very similar to the player counts and what I pretty much see as the projection is Blood Hunt, which is the vampire VR game that was out. That's like at 2K players right now. I'm assuming the same thing's going to happen this cycle. I mean, it was at like 13K and it dropped down to 2K. Now the cycle is kind of falling in that, 15 to 10K range, and I only see it going down, man. I really do, and it's really, really sad because the cycle has some potential, but the thing that's going to save the cycle frontier is a solo-only mode. I'm going to say it. Solo-only mode will save the cycle frontier, and I think that's something I want to make an entire video on in general, but this is kind of me just analyzing the player counts right now and explaining how the Tarkov wipe really affected the player counts. It cut it in half completely. So if Tarkov gets stale again, then maybe we see some players return to the cycle frontier, but as of right now, I would say definitely not. That's going to be the video for today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, sponsor, and comment in the description below. It's going to be it for me. Thanks for stopping by. I'm out.